Good morning, fellow Amazonians. Well, I am here and delighted to take from my book, Waves of Anger, a poem written about 11 years ago, and a kind of premonition to our revolution. And I looked more at it. I didn't know down the line the revolutionaries would adopt the slogan, Watana Wata. And the poem I'm going to read to you is titled Water, Iron, and Steel. And it reads this way: measure strength in terms of iron and steel. I will in terms of water, that strength, steel. Cause the waves of the angry ocean do break a steel-built ship and stops its motion. Water, the element, together binds cement. The Big Bang is not iron and steel, thread of all elements. Water, all creatures, thread. Lift up, iron and steel strong. Water would erode them not before long. I want that image from you still, for the deepest running waters are still. Let the head sing his strength, for we know what's at length. Let's Christian him, Iron Man, and call ourselves Watermen. With ink in Waterman, we'll write of Iron Man's strength. We deem not enough for the strength from the people's camps, for water, iron, and steel to know no qualms. Thank you. Yeah, fellow Amazonians, another poem here for you guys, equally written 10 years ago, and it is titled Years Gone By. And it reads, 400 years have gone by since James the First told his lie. By right, God on earth he stood instead, reason why his son was executed for a crime he did not commit. For before there was none to thwart it. In Africa, 400 years after, one coveting the foothills of Sabia from the Americas came, discovering here that game he could not play and finding allies in the new James, his name Paul lies. That game they will play, but here we are waiting to be fed food to their share. For our Paul has become Saul, who does think not with a soul and doesn't see how much harm is being done. Like a priest giving hope will be reborn. With time passing by, our river they dry, and we must not mourn her, for with their lies they will choke her, a sight we would not want to see, yet from which we must not flee. We have come this far in this struggle, beautiful attempt to keep trouble at bay. With native embassy bay, a dance that thrills us by night and by day. As years have gone by, all isn't the same. So why must we shy from telling Paul shame and quit? All right. Thanks again for listening to me. I want to take another poem from the same collection, Waves of Anger, which was written and published 10 years ago. And this poem is entitled Sleeping Faco. It reads, thanks for taking pity in your sleep on slippery siblings of ours east of the Mongol. For they know not your anger can flow to drown their jewel on the little. Sleep, Faco, sleep, and wait for our refusal to carry their shit for long. They have made us smell all along. In their ignorance, lords they themselves see, with piles of banknotes stacked on shelves, priding their own us and our land, and calling us Anglos, our brand, hoping this in us crushes resilience, the cornerstone of our thunderous silence. One that has lead them such fright, like Saul's voice setting birds aflight. Faco, cough not in your sleep. Faco, snore not in your sleep. But forget us not the day we say no, for then we would want to see you blowing up those on us placing shit to carry, for they think us unfit. But in the horror of your volcano, we'll paddle on your lava, our canoe, and leave for freedom land, away from Mimbo land, and from your spring we shall drink. So shall siblings this fact blink, that your years of dormancy did not grant legitimacy to shitocratic reign, but grounding a restraint. Again, my brothers and sisters, Amazonians, let me share with you this other poem. It is titled Cameroon 2008, Robber and the Nation. And it reads very simply, walking out of northern winter, approaching austral winter, the changing tide of time intones a new chime, and up rises everyone ready for the show. But Bivanda would everything slow, freezing the nation, cuddling division in oneness, the dead bearer's madness. His edict is like a morning rose, unfolds, and all take like junkies and overdose. In the house where the knaves applaud him, life sentence Lord, bringing wonder when death in his sentence abridges his life pretense. Lord, he shall be, for life shan't stop, 'cause he did wrong. All right, here I read to you of silence and violence. Mute for thinking silence golden entails not some frightened chicken. For having learned the supreme art, boisterously squawking, silently starts and ends, the beginning and the end of green. The world needs slim trim and break the emerging waves from beneath the calm of hearts making slaves. To thinking shouts the way to fen where verbal violence is the trend, shoving active non-verbal non-violence, the crown to wear without pretense. Living it to speak a lot louder than the thunderous cannons of our mother. Fires in vain attempt to silence our hearts, drinking patience, sentient, active, non-verbal, non-violence, sailing in a waveless sea of silence, and by the cool, calm breeze caressed, with truth and honesty pressed, justifying our action against the murderous offensive. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And I continue. I would like to read this time Purging the Marshes, and it comes still from Waves of Anger by Bill F. And Purging the Marshes read this: the whole country has become marshes, and everyone has developed rashes, drinking a myriad tales of incubus in the cave. And I vowed none shall ever be its slave. In the marshes, turning my heart rock solid, and my tear glands horridly torrid, till the rape and death of a virgin bred waves of thoughts of her offspring, washing across those torrid glands and helping the helpless flood the marshy lands, purging them of rotten dickheads, transforming our tears, tears of joys to be shed, for the angel offspring never to be. Gone with the rape and death of the virgin, free the land, wetting my glands, turning my rock solid heart into a clean, mud soft heart, from which salty waters do spring to the angels, to mine bring, leaving the nation afloat when dickheads would capsize our boat. Dickheads, dickhead rapists, dickhead murderers, take the pleasure I do with the nation free of blisters, the rape, the land, the virgin, and offspring gone. All your relishes that have you undone. Thank you. Yes, I'll continue with the very last, not the very last, just one of the poems equally here. And this poem is very simple and straightforward. It is a message to the oppressor, and the title is Tell the Oppressors. And it reads, neither shall their odds and fight, nor their daily struggles against our plight end up great, but shall in the grave. The cries of the oppressed would echo and echo till they find food. Echo and echo till the oppressors go down the grave with none of them left uptown. Our lungs the sweeping tornadoes ignite, from whose waves penguin joys alive, eyeing our gloom to bloom, transform, hoping all would be tyrants reformed. Thank you.